Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Gold. So I grabbed my strategy guide and looked up how to get past these switches, and guess what? I forgot that they completely redid this area in the remake. The switches are not the same at all. This area doesn't even look the same. It's similar, but different. So, this is how you're supposed to do this. You hit switches 3, 2, and 1. So if you think about it, 3 times 2 times 1, about how many possible combinations you can get, is only 6. Yeah, so you would have got this one eventually. But man, as a kid, this was so frustrating. I mean, if you want that item over there, you just kiss your luck goodbye. So 3, 2, 1, remember that. For this version of the game anyways. Not the remake, it's different. No, I'm not lost. No, I don't have a scared look on my face either. Oh, you're gonna give me something to be scared about. Please, don't show me the Chucky movie. I'm only 10 years old. Okay, that movie just scared me when I was 6. Didn't watch it until I was 14, so... yeah, don't really think it had a scary effect on me. Gloom. As long as you don't poison or paralyze me, I don't care. I'm worried it's gonna poison or paralyze me just because I said that. And I don't think knocking on wood is gonna do me any good. Let's watch. Oh, sleep! Well, that's just as bad, actually. Let's see. Well, Typhlosion might get up in the next turn or two. Let's see if I can wait it out. And because I'm asleep, he can't poison me either. Because he can only have one status effect. Okay, still sleeping. And more acid. At least acid doesn't take off a lot of damage, thankfully. Alright, come on, Typhlosion. There we go. Show him the power of your fire. The only reason why I like Gloom or Vileplume or Oddish or anything is because if you actually get like a Vileplume and you're trying to capture legendary Pokemon that like to run away from you constantly, like the ones in this game later, and Latios or Latias from Emerald, Sapphire, and Ruby, oh, they like to run. And they'll run whether they're asleep, poisoned, frozen, burned, any status element you could possibly give them. They will sleep and yet run. Yeah, it makes no sense, I know. But the thing that's good about that is that it'll carry over to the next time you find them. And it'll make it easier for you to catch them. Unless you like just duplicate all the Master Balls and whatnot and decide to just use your Infinite Master Ball glitch or whatever or Game Shark in order to capture all of them. Then more power to you. But I like to do things legit until I actually beat a game. And even then, I never really hacked a Pokemon game either. I mean, I remember back on my old channel, the first time I trained for like my XS Renessy one, I used a bunch of rare candies. And then the second time I did the Pokemon Yellow walkthrough, I actually decided to sit through how long it actually is as far as training. 5.5 hours with only bathroom breaks and soda drinks. Yeah, it got boring quick. So I just recommend, hey, if you're actually playing it on an emulator, go get your EV points, like go do 4 battles with all your Pokemon, and then use rare candies. It's not worth waiting for. I mean, unless you love that kind of punishment, then yeah, be my guest. I mean, if I wanted to level grind a Pokemon game now, it'd be one of the more current Pokemon games, you know? Yeah, Golbat. Actually, I think Gyarados would be good against Golbat. I use Dragon Rage. I know Surfing can do me much good. And Dragon Rage is a Dragon-type move. I really considered Fire, though. Oh, that did a good amount of damage. I just don't want to take a lot of damage. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, I mean, I like RPGs as much as the next guy, but there are just times where I really don't feel like level grinding. Level grinding can either be the best part of the game or the worst part. If I don't have fun grinding levels, period, then I'm obviously not going to have fun level grinding in the game either. I'm talking about you, Dragon Quest 1 and 2. Yeah, you're both terrible for level grinding. I mean, I could not be more bored. Dragon Quest 3 is actually a lot more fun because I like different characters or classes and whatnot. It reminded me of Final Fantasy a bit. And I liked my characters that I made up, and finding an area I really liked level grinding was a lot of fun too. And Dragon Quest III is actually the only Dragon Quest game I've played from beginning to end. I never actually beat 1 and 2, for those who are curious. I mean, they're not bad games, not at all, I just never actually took the time and sat through all of them. I mean, all the way through, I should say. And I did play a bit of Dragon Quest VIII back in the day. I never finished that one either, because again, I was young and I didn't feel like level grinding. Yeah, although there are games like Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, and Pokemon where I actually sat through the process of level grinding all the way through. And then there are games where I never wanted to level grind in. Yeah, Final Fantasy 13 too, I'm talking about you. If you just had something a little more interesting as far as my battle system, then I would have actually enjoyed level grinding. No, there's nothing. At least in the first one you can mix up your characters and the strategy changes a little bit more. And in the second one they're like, yeah, once you get to a certain level and you're trying to get more levels because the game decided to have the biggest difficulty spike at the final area. Like, if you just play through all the way through and you get to the final area, you're not going to be strong enough for it. There are enemies that will just knock you down so hard you'll be angry. And you're probably not an angry person. I understand. But that game will make you angry at that part. Unless you actually sat through, like, the city where there's a lot of rain. That's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to spoil the game for anybody. Unless you actually sit through that and level grind there for 3.5 hours like I did while watching the Spoonie Experiment with my little sister, because, you know, that was the best thing to do. And you know what I did the whole time? I just held the X button! I just kept hitting the X button the whole 3.5 hours getting my level. And the only time I didn't do that is when I went into the menu and actually leveled up my characters through their Sphere Grid system. That was the only time I did anything different. That's boring level grinding in my opinion. Fun level grinding would be like in, well, Final Fantasy III is much better at this, but it was more interesting at least, because I was actually inputting my commands and whatnot. Although there is an auto battle system in the PSP version now, so I guess you don't have to sit through that anymore, but whatever. Kingdom Hearts 2 was definitely the most fun time I had level grinding. As far as I just had a lot of fun with the characters, the battle system, the music, the areas, and whatnot. So it was a lot of fun. TM35? I don't remember that one. What are you, TM35? Let's see. Sleep Talk. Completely useless to me. Great. Hello, Mr. Director. Do you actually have the card key to help me? Lots of bad stuff's happening there. Team Rocket took it over and they're making broadcasts. You know, I'm pretty sure if one of them just snuck in the building, like disguised as an employee, and decided that they just wanted to use it, and like they just decided to use all the frequencies and took that over, and like maybe had like 2 guards standing outside the door, like if they got caught, then they actually probably could have, you know, send out those radio waves to try to find Giovanni. That'd be completely fine. Okay, the amulet coin, if a Pokemon holds it, you'll be able to get more money in battles. I don't care for it for this Let's Play, but it's there if you want it. Yeah, I'm glad the music has a nice change here, actually. Been talking over the music this whole time. I'm holding you up. Don't you even know that rockets are around here, guys? I mean, come on. Can I get to that item over there? No. I'm pretty sure you can get those items later in the game, probably. I don't remember. Like I said before, this isn't a 100% walkthrough, so I don't know everything. Apparently this is the way I want to go, though. You think like there would be a bunch of Nurse Jennies around here, though. I mean, anyone who's played this game back in the day was most likely watching the Pokemon anime series, too. And to be honest, I never saw Officer Jenny take authority that much. I mean, you think she would, like all the police force and whatnot, but you know, the police, they're all bad at Pokemon games. It has to be the 10-year-old saving the world from these guys that have really terrible ambitions. I mean, the only ones that actually made any sense to me was Team Plasma and Black and White. I could see why they were doing what they were doing, and they were actually posed a decent threat. But I talked about that a few episodes ago, so you know my opinion on that standpoint. What's nice about battling all these guys in the last episode is that I don't have to battle them again. I just walk right past them until I get to the door I want to get to. I mean, you could have skipped a few of them too if you really wanted to. Hi, sir, how can I help you? I did have something to do with this. Man, it's like you're a genius or something. You should be the next Einstein, Mr. Rocket Grunt. What Pokemon do you have? Golbats, Eradicates? Yep, of course. Although I do have to say, I do love playing the more recent Pokemon games because there is more variety. But you know, the Team Flare in that game doesn't have the variety type Pokemon either, so it doesn't really matter. Unless you're playing online with some other players or just going through the game, there is more variety in that way, but not through battling Team Flare. I'm still waiting for them to release like some sort of Pokemon Z. You know, like they did with Platinum, with Diamond and Pearl. They'll release like a Pokemon Z. And why else would they do X and Y? Why not Y and Z? I mean, think about it. I mean, it kind of makes sense to me. So I'm waiting for that, and then once that comes out, I'm going to be the sucker that's going to buy it. The only Pokemon games I neglected to buy so far is Black and White 2. I still need to play those. I heard they're actually pretty good. Of course, I heard they're not as good as the first Black and White, but I still hear they're good. It's nice to see that you can play characters that look like teenagers and not just 10-year-olds all the time. A little nice change, you know. I don't mind playing 10-year-olds, but I like the change. It's known as the Team Rocket Fortress. Your fortress is a radio tower. I mean, if I want to make a fortress, I'd actually go make a fortress. And I'd make that my fortress. And then I'd have lots of guards. Even if they were terrible Team Rocket Grunts, but I'd at least have people on standby all the time. And then I'd have enough guys to where I'd leave some at my fortress, and I'd come back and, well, take a nap there or something. You know, like, what do you do with a fortress? Confuse Ray. I should not have used Surf against a Golbat. Oh, let's try Dragon Rage. Oh, he is level 36. Man, he is actually quite... This is the strongest rocket I've seen in this game so far. Jeez. Level 36. That's not bad. And here I've been complaining about how weak all these guys are this whole time. Okay, I'll give you credit. This guy isn't exactly weak either. But this... Is this his only Pokemon? I'm not really paying attention half the time. He's just kind of talking over everything, if you know what I mean. That's probably his only Pokemon. Yeah, if they have one really strong Pokemon, that's their only Pokemon. The fortress came down! Oh, I'm not so bright. Wait, I've earned your respect? How do I earn your respect? Just by beating you? I can still turn back, huh? You're so funny. I think this, do you think Pokemon are cute? I don't know. After they best mine. Okay, sure. I believe this Rocket Grunt lady here has an Arbok. Oh. Well, she probably has an Arbok anyways. Or Ekans. Maybe she has 3 Ekans and an Arbok, you know, pretty predictable. I mean, if I was like part of Team Rocket, I would actually have variety in my Pokemon. I'd be like a director or some really high rank up there or whatever. All these Rapsod's annoying in this game as it is, and the first generation where you literally can't move once you're wrapped, and then they can poison you, and you have to wait until wrap to be over, and if you're very unlucky like I was, they get another wrap on you while that's going on. Oh, those days. I'm so glad that's fixed. Another Ekans. Yeah, you know, you're very predictable, lady. Gosh, do you have anything else but Ekans? No, she probably doesn't. Maybe an Arbok, that's about it. Bite. Yeah. Sometimes I don't know what I should talk about sometimes. Well, general RPG game, just keep hitting the A button if you have something stronger than theirs, and you should be fine. Unless there's a type. Oh, she has a Gloom! Well, I'll make her Gloomy. Oh, that was bad. Hey, I want to make myself laugh. Is that such a crime? The answer is no, viewers. No, it's not a crime. Thank you. Thank you very much for answering. I answered for you. Okay, if you said yes, it's fine too. I don't care either way, but you know. I need to entertain myself. And if I can get my Pokemon to like their late 30s, like 38, 39 or whatever, or at least 37 up there, then I will be happy because I'll be more prepared for, like, well, the next area, I should say. And that'll be really good. Oh, Oddish. Actually, I'll do a girl level from this Oddish. Like the little 5 Oddish or something. Aha, level 37. That's how we do it. Yeah, I defeated yet another Rocket Grunt. You're calling your Pokemon useless. Wow, you're a jerk, aren't you? And you love yourself. I mean, if you don't care about Pokemon, why don't you just go move to, like, the Pokemon's version of Alaska? Or, like, go be alone or something. I don't know why I have to suffer through this. Don't you give me a gift or something, though? Okay, maybe it's the next lady I run into. No, there is no next lady. Can I finally get the rockets out of this tower? Find out next time on Let's Play Pokemon Gold. Have a good day.